Hey guys.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Yes. That's how I need to start. Okay. So, all right. Hey, welcome to That's Right.
I'm Crystal.
And I'm Alisa, your favorite sisters podcast, where we'll be bringing you Black girls, Black girling every week. Today, we're going to be talking about insecurities because we know we have them, females. We do. And it's a very sensitive subject for us all, I know. And so I know, sis, you're looking at me and you are ready already.
No, I'm not. I don't want to go first.
You don't want to go first?
No, okay. Who's going first? You can talk about your insecurities. But you have insecurities? You're so beautiful.
Thank you so much. But no, sometimes every day I do not feel like I am beautiful, sis. I do not.
Every time I see you, you're beautiful.
Thank you. I feel like, I'd have bad hair days some days. And for me,
well, your hair is on today.
It's definitely on fleek today, thankfully. Mm-hmm. But yeah, bad hair days for me causes me to have insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't even know how to do my hair, and that's the problem too. I think growing up for me, my mom, I was the only girl, and my mom kind of spoiled me from that aspect, where she took me pretty much every week to get my hair done.
Okay.
So when I was younger, teenager, I always had my hair done. You couldn't tell me nothing. So that's kind of what I was used to.
Mm-hmm.
But, as you got older, mommy wasn't there to take care of you. You had to take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then, being young and a young adult, you just don't have the money to get your hair done every week.
Mm-hmm.
So, I had to try to figure it out. Mm-hmm. And so I still feel like I need my hair done all the time. Mm-hmm. And if I don't have my hair done all the time, that's an insecurity for me. Don't take no pictures. Oh, no.
Right.
No, not today.
Yeah.
No, my hair's not done. No. So, yeah. My hair is one for me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So do you when your hair isn't done, do you I call you up and I'm like, hey, let's go get oysters. Are you saying no because my hair's not done? Are you figuring it out? What are you doing?
So that's a good question because I actually, I'm going to figure it out, right? I am going to figure it out. There's some days where you just don't have enough time in the day. You're working 14 hours and you just like, oh, today I can't do nothing. So I might just turn it down. There might be some times at that, but I have been able to find a way. So I'll throw me in a quick weave.
Hello, quick weave.
Okay, I would throw me in a quick weave. Okay, and make it happen.
Many a black girl's
okay.
lives.
So yeah, I can make it happen depending on the time. But a quick weave will usually work for me if I'm able to get to it.
Right.
And then I would say for me another insecurity is I don't want to say my weight more so, but I would want to say my waistline. Like for me, you have to catch an angle. Like it has to be a certain angle on my waist. My stomach, if facing forward, that's too wide. So and then when I'm sitting down,
and she looks fantastic. I just need everybody to know that she looks fantastic.
What we do know, everyone, what we do know is that we are all our own self-critics. Right. The things that we see for ourselves, other people will look and be like, girl, what are you talking about? Right. So yeah, so my stomach, the flooper, you got that little hanging little, especially for the ones who had kids, you just got that little bit at the bottom where you just can't get rid of.
Girl.
Can't get rid of. And so that's a big insecurity for me. So even with it being an insecurity, getting older, having 4 kids, I'm like, I still want to be fine. And I want to grow old fine, right? I don't care. So, my confession is that I went out and I got me a little 360.
Okay.
I got me a lipo 360,
okay.
To try to get my little body right. But you know what? I still have insecurities.
Okay.
I still have those insecurities. I didn't get a BBL. Okay. I know that's popular nowadays.
Booty,
people may even ask me.
That thing sits. Do you hear me?
Listen, my mama's my mama, all right? And she comes and questions me. She's like, Lisa, are you sure?
Because I'm like, mommy, all the time.
I did not get a BBL.
Turn
Oh my God!
Show your booty.
Oh, you want me to get
Please show your booty.
I don't mind.
Yes,
okay?
do it. Yes, I want
you to
do
mind,
it.
Because
we hello, booty. Turn around. Yes, booty. Yes, booty. Always booty. And that's natural. That's natural. That's a Southern black girl. Hello, Atlanta booty.
It is natural.
Yes,
it is
baby.
Natural.
People
and
are paying for that.
The ATL,
they are paying for that.
Yes,
okay.
yes. So yeah.
So we talking about insecurities. This is what we look. When I see that booty, I be like, God
yeah.
dang.
You know what? I cannot. But
okay,
yeah, so, I did go through that process and, got that done. But I still have, even with the lipo, they say that it's still, it'll potentially come back. Like
right.
it still will come back and you possibly might need a tummy tuck. And I couldn't fathom getting a tummy tuck, because it brings me to another insecurity that I feel like I have. My skin is very sensitive.
Okay.
Like I scar very easy, like anything. And so I knew if I got a tummy tuck, like they already said when you heal, it kind of heals. It will heal a little natural. You'll see a line.
Right.
But the way that I scar, I would have been butchered.
What would that look like?
Okay. I would have been botched, So I'm like, nah, no, I can't do it. I just can't do it. So I still struggle with that little fupa down there. So pictures and stuff like that. I'm like, no, not that picture. You can no, do not post that picture.
Put the kids in front.
Do not post it.
Easy.
Yeah. Like I said, girls, we have insecurities, and even my mom raised a strong Black woman, so I may walk in confidence, but deep down inside, I deal with a lot of insecurities. I have eczema. Oh my God. Like, and I didn't get eczema until my fourth child. Like, I'm late in my 30s. Right. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? Like, do nothing about eczema, and it's just, it gets on my back more than anything. And to me, it's just not a good feeling. Right. So I have insecurities with that. I'm searching online. I'm going to the doctor like, they find a way. You said there's no cure, there's no treatment. No, there's a cure, there's a treatment. Y'all got this money, figure this out. Get this off my back. Right. Why can't it go nowhere? Right. So, I'm constantly researching, trying to find creams, lotions. I'm just steady on my back, trying to, blemish it out, trying to get it right. And you know what, sis? Honestly, I can go on and on and on about insecurities.
So what do you think? Let me ask you this. So, because I want to move on, but what do you think? How do you think the insecurities, those things change the way that you behave? Does it change how you dress? Does it change? Like, what does that look like?
Yeah, it does, especially with me talking about my little stomach area, my little fupa little area. I do try to watch what I wear. I do try to watch what I wear. I can't help the fact that I just love to be sexy and put on my beautiful, sexy clothes. Yes. Okay. But I'm still cognizant, instead of putting on I don't want to say 5'6" because I used to wear 5'6".
Let me be very clear. She always has it all hanging out. So I am very shocked that this is an insecurity because it doesn't seem. And I say that because you don't seem to be affected by what you think you're insecure about, right? Yes. Like, so you say you're affected by your stomach, but nobody would ever know. No, never. Yes. Because that thing is always either out or something tight or like, you see how I'm always, camouflage.
Camouflage.
Yeah, but you don't ever, you just.
Don't
and
get me on the beach.
You have confidence.
Don't get me at a pool. I will,
Don't limit it to beach and pool. We've been many places and you've had that thing out. Just
I have. Yeah, but it definitely still is an insecurity, that I've struggled with in myself. So I'll be like, okay, I know I got this bathing suit on, but you know what? When I sit down, I got to watch how I sit. Okay, hold up. Let me watch how I sit because I know, something about to be hanging out, So it's just talking to yourself and trying to figure out how to maneuver within that look.
Right.
Whatever the case may be. But yeah.
But it don't stop anything.
It cannot.
Yes,
it cannot.
I love that about you.
You can't belittle yourself or hold yourself back. People gotta go swimming. People gotta have vacations. And I mean, you don't have to do it sexy, but that's what I want.
And why would you not? And why would you not? Not with that booty. Why would it not be out?
No.
What about work? Or do you have any insecurities like working, your profession?
I probably would say that I do.
Okay.
I do. I do in work and in profession. I do feel like I'm a closed in type of female all the way around, right? It takes a minute to kind of get to know me or open me up. I'm very cautious with my surroundings, and I am that way with my profession, you know, in work with anybody. One, because I have been burnt too, you know, talking to people a little bit too much and they going to tell other people and I don't have time for the drama. Right. So I am, I'm insecure with trusting others, I guess, trusting others. And so in my work profession, I I don't talk as much. You know, I give them what they need to know. I'm gonna come in there and do my job. And in my profession too, I'm not as vocal. You know, I've gotten in a place where I'm kind of behind the scenes, and that's kind of how I like it. I like to be behind the scenes. I'll do the work. I but that spotlight for me, like, okay, I'll talk a little bit. Okay, but everybody's looking at me now, so so I don't really. And I'm in leadership roles and everything. And I got to leadership roles because I know I'm a leader. Like, I know my integrity, and I'm going to do the best at what I do. But with me being in this leadership roles, I'm slapping myself in the face because I'm like, dang, I got to present. Oh, dang, I got to present. People going to be looking at me. You know, so I do. I struggle with being in the public and speaking in the public, especially for a very, very long time. Because then my mind starts talking to me too. My mom be playing tricks on me. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I'm sorry, guys. But my mom be playing tricks on me. My mom's be playing tricks on me a little bit. So while I'm talking, sometimes I talk to myself. I'm like, girl, shut up. You know, you talking too much. You know, why did you just say that? You know, and then it shuts me down a little bit. So I only give just a little bit, or I just shut down. So I'm surprised, and I'm proud of myself right now for even sitting up here with you right now, doing this, exposing myself, and, just let myself out to the world. Because typically that is not me, you know, like even on social media, and I know I am rambling, right?
No, I love it.
Even on social media, like even right before social media came out, I'm not gonna say it was an insecurity, but it somewhat was an insecurity. I felt like I don't need everybody looking at me on social media. I don't need everybody, why do I need to tell everybody what I'm doing every day of my life?
And you don't have to. That's not a requirement.
Yeah, so I was so against Facebook, just social media, anything. Because I just felt like nobody needs to know my business every day. But you know what? The world is transitioning, right? All family is on social media. I mean, that's pretty much how you communicate with your family on social media. You barely don't even talk to them on the phone anymore. So I found myself transitioning into the social media world a little bit more. So I would post, here and there, sneak peeks, let people know I'm still around. Don't think I slipped. You know, I'm still here and I'm still fine. I'm sorry, whatever.
Fine.
Okay.
Still
so
fine.
I post, but I don't post on a regular, like my daily life. But now the way the society is now, I feel like I have to get out of my insecurities, and I got to put myself out there because everybody putting themselves out there. You have TikToks and things like that. Now you just can you can be a grandma, 90 years old, and do something funny. And so I'm like, okay, I'm funny. Let me get
You're
out
not
of
that funny.
I'm funny.
You're not that
I'm
funny.
Very funny.
I love you. And you're interesting.
Okay,
but you're not.
Is this competition?
Funny.
I know you're
not. Because I think it's my job to tell you, like, you have to know your strengths.
Yes.
You're not funny. But
no, it's not. This is not an interview. This is not an interview.
You're beautiful. And you're interesting. You're smart.
You're treating me like that girl on what episode was this? On that competition episode? No, I am not that girl.
I am not in competition with you.
I am telling you, I'm not funny.
You're not. I've never laughed around you.
I
have never.
You know what? No, you have not been around me enough.
I have never. You've never made me laugh.
You've been laughing ever since I've been sitting up here.
Because I'm funny.
Oh, you know what? I'm.
Go ahead.
Cuts. We need a break.
I just wanted to tell you that, though, because I don't want you to go around thinking you're funny.
No, you don't need to tell me. You do not need to tell me that.
Okay, agree to disagree.
You do not,
agree
because I do not agree with that.
Okay.
I'm mad funny. But I guess the world will be able to see that eventually,
No
right?
one's laughed.
Everybody's been laughing.
Okay, we'll see the comments. Go ahead.
We will definitely see the comments.
If there are lots of ha-ha, crying, laughing emojis, we'll know that you're funny.
You're not gonna.
But I love. So this is not me not loving you.
Oh, I know that. This is you being
you.
Crystal.
Yes, hello.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. I'm not offended at all. But what you're not gonna do
is say you're not funny.
Is say I'm not funny.
But how can you? So you decided to take that you're not funny and leave the you're beautiful and smart and interesting and all. You don't care about that.
I care about it all. You're not gonna tell me I'm not beautiful either. You're not
I
gonna tell me that I'm not
you
smart.
are beautiful.
You're not gonna tell me that I'm not anything of what I think that I am.
That's fine.
Period.
We'll see if I laugh.
You know what? You know what? And this just goes back to, and what she's displaying to me is just going back to, you have a target and you have an audience, right? So everybody's not going to take to you.
That's right. You're
Everybody
right. Everyone
is not
doesn't get your humor.
You,
maybe that's the humor I don't get. Maybe
and
you have a very
not.
inside secretive humor.
Yeah,
for
it could
people.
be. It could be.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm done talking about my insecurities. Go ahead and talk about yours.
I don't want to talk about mine. So I want to hear more about yours.
But no, I think that honestly, I think that I've shared a lot of my insecurities. I think that again, there are more, like my legs. I show my legs. And
they are beautiful.
But I'm going to be honest. I come from Lord, I am opening up. I'm going to tell you this right now.
Yes.
I do. I come from a hairy background.
I don't know what I thought you were about to say when you said you were opening up.
But did you just laugh?
But
Okay, great.
Okay,
but
you're a little bit funny. Okay,
I
whatever.
do. I come from a hairy
I am married to your brother, so I know how
what
hairy
it is.
Background.
Yeah,
but it's
exactly.
beautiful hair.
Yeah,
right?
And
my
mama used to always try to encourage me that, and I'm just like, Mom, please get out of here. I look like a gorilla.
No,
and
I've never seen hair on your body other than your head.
Like even when I was younger, though, like I'm just like, Mom, like,
do you get that laser hair removal?
Yeah, no. Well, I have in certain areas, but I need to get over the full body because it's definitely a lot of maintenance.
You have a lot of your body out right now, and I'm not really. Well,
I struggle with my
hair.
legs. I struggle with my bikini area.
Do you wax? Do you sugar?
I can't do, and honestly, I can't even do any of those because I've tried those because I'm sensitive to my sensitive skin. Gosh. So you see how that's working. It's not playing. It's not playing right.
Thank God you already got a man, honey.
But I've never had a problem in that area. Thankfully, honestly,
Talk
straight up. Even with my flaws and insecurities, I've never had any issues.
Right.
Everybody's been stuck to and by this.
Look.
Yeah. So I do. I'm very hairy. So I have to. My maintenance is extreme.
Crazy.
Struggle with ingrown hairs, pricks, and things like that. So what I want to be able to do in terms of even self-care is I want to try to treat myself, find products and stuff like that where I can try to get my skin to be a little bit more better than what I feel like it is. Like people might be like, like people like brown skin. I love it. But just imagine how much better. Oh my God, my skin can be.
I'm not going to try to push that on you, but you really have good. When you said that, I'm like, you don't.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. We are all our own self-critics and people may see something different. And, I try to do the best that I can do to maintain myself, but it is definitely an insecurity and struggle for me. It really, really is.
I love that you've exposed that, especially because to look at you, everything is flawless. So that you're in your head about it, that you're in your head. She gotta throw that in every once in a while. She's not trying to prove that she's funny, and that is hilarious. In a matter of, you don't watch it.
60 seconds.
Said, so it's interesting to me to hear that you have these insecurities because when I look at you, you're just so beautiful.
Thank you.
I've seen you a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've seen. I mean, we all have bad hair days. Be very, very clear, right? But I haven't seen your hair where I'm like, oof, she should have rethought that before.
I've had them days, though.
Right? Yes. And then, like I said, even with your body, you wear your body. And I love that. I love that you're I have this insecurity, but I'm able to it ain't gonna stop me. Absolutely. Right? That's what's beautiful to me. And I just love it. Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
Thank you, sis. No, I've given a lot of my insecurities, and some may come up along this conversation, ladies, that you maybe be able to understand and relate to. But I'm interested to know about you because you are so, I always tell you, my beautiful sis, my fierce looking sis. This is what love does.
When you love someone, you can just see past all of everything. So they start exposing you you do have that. Oh, that is. Now you're looking at me different. So let's see. Okay, so physical insecurities. My chin. I want y'all to know something. We were filming yesterday. And I was like, oh my God, what angle am I sitting at? Because my chin. So when my younger son, Chris, was an infant, I fainted. And I busted my chin open. And so when I busted it open, it never, fruit is coming.
Oh my God, I love it. We are the best. Yes. Oh my God. I could not.
You are
such
the
an
greatest.
excitement. Such an excitement.
Oh my God, he has on a
gosh.
suit.
Right?
Yes, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh God. If he was not my brother.
Oh my God,
Goodness gracious. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for making us feel special.
Oh my God, wish y'all could see that he has on Crocs.
Oh my God.
Baby, I love you, but could you do
love
me a favor?
you.
No, honestly, can you put this in a bowl? I don't want it in this. Thank you. I love you with my whole heart.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
I see the suit fit, boo.
Yes. Looking
My
good.
husband. He
Looking
is
good.
He is
yes.
literally the greatest.
Yeah, the talent, everything. You know it. It's in the family, guys. It's in the family.
Let me see.
Oh my goodness.
you
Thank you,
go.
sis.
You're welcome.
Is this gonna be tacky?
No, whatever. This is our
what-
thing.
okay,
Whatever.
whatever.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. So my insecurity. So my chin. So yeah. So
Yes, I did.
when Chris was a baby, I was taking him into his daycare provider, and I fainted, like just right there on the ground, fainted, busted my chin open, and it was bleeding. I go to the hospital, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And they do whatever. Anyway, Chris is 20 years old. So this was a very long time ago. So the bone like just calcified. And so I went and I talked about, I've seen doctors and things like that about potentially getting it. Give a real pause. Thank you, baby.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you.
Oh, mango. But anyway, so I've been to doctors and plastic surgeons about the thing, because I am, Lord help me, y'all pray for me, extremely vain. So I am all about how I look.
Yes,
and so
yes.
I used to have this perfect heart-shaped face, and then my chin, I busted my chin open. And it's funny because people don't notice it at first.
Yes.
And then like 6 months into the relationship, they're like, oh my God, what happened to your chin? I'm like, every time you've seen me, my chin's been like this. So it's a major insecurity. And so like even we were filming at another time, and the first time we were filming, I went to the bathroom afterwards and I started videoing myself from this side.
From the angle. Them angles, guys. Them angles.
I was like, oh my God, how did my chin appear? And it's so funny because my older brother calls me Jay Leno because this thing is so, and let me say this. It has gone down because when it first happened, it was really, really long.
Oh, wow.
So when I finally went to another doctor, he was just like, I mean, you're going to have a scar there. So you already have the bump, but if we go in and we file it down, I can do that, but there's still going to be a scar. Like you're trying to make yourself perfect. And so I'm just like, I got the chin, y'all. Crimson chin. That's what I call myself.
You are beautiful.
I don't know. Y'all don't know if y'all have
beautiful.
kids. You know what Crimson Chin is from that cartoon. So I call myself Crimson Chin.
Oh my goodness.
So that's a huge insecurity. And I don't think about it every day.
Nobody notices it at all.
No, it's noticeable. People notice it.
We haven't. They probably noticed it now. Now they're looking like, oh, no.
Yes, but anyway, it's okay. My husband still loves me. My kids love me.
Yes, absolutely.
And so it's okay, but I definitely am insecure. Also, physical insecurity is my eyebrows. So
what about these eyebrows? Because they're always on fleek.
They're drawn on.
Always on
fleek. Let me say this. I'm too scared to get them done permanently because I just feel like, what if I feel, and I don't scar easily. Like, I mean, let me say this. I scar easily, but it'll be fine, right? But I don't know. I just started freaking out a little bit. So I don't get them done. But I draw them on, and they're the same. My makeup artist is like, when the first time she did my makeup, I came in with brows on, and she just started doing makeup around them. And then she wiped. She was like, wait, these aren't your brows? And I'm like, no. And she's like, they are the same every time I see you, because she was doing my daughter's makeup a lot. So she's seen me a lot. And she's like, I never knew that you were drawing your brows on. Like, I thought you like had them done or whatever. I'm like, nope, I draw them on every day, and they always look the same because I've been doing this since I was 14 years old, and I'm old. So
there she go.
But I have really thin hair. So I don't like shave the hair off. I have really thin hair. And so I need you to know that I am so insecure that my husband that I've been married to for a very long time has probably seen me without my brows on 10 times in years. Wow. I sleep with them. When I wash my face at night, I put them on because I'm insecure about it.
Wow.
And when he's seen me, he's not being like, because he loves me. He knows I'm likely to go into a deep depression. But like, he doesn't say anything. He'll say like, oh, you're so beautiful or whatever. And I don't even know that. I've never expressed him like, hey, I'm insecure about my brows. That's why I always have them on. But like, I sleep in them, and like, if something happens and I wake up and they're all over,
listen,
you can imagine. I am being very like,
yes, transparent.
You can imagine that like I'm married. So if I wake up in the morning and my brows are awry, right? Like they're like up and down. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm in the mirror in the bathroom. It's very stupid.
Yes, I feel you.
So yeah, I'm very insecure about that. And because I am very vain, and I don't want to put this on my child, but I feel like I have put it on her. Like when she was little, I'm like, don't walk around the house with your hair all over the place. So even if it's just me and your brothers, and before I was married, like pull your hair back. Like don't do that. Like just be presentable. So I want to be presentable at all times. So no matter what's going on. I woke
up like this.
Hello, talk to him. No matter what's going on, if I wake up in the morning, I'm going to do something to my head. Even if it's just pull it back, even if it's just tie like a cute scarf. I mean, you won't come to my house and see me undone. It's not a thing. No, I'm not going to put makeup on. Like that's not who I am, but I'm going to always have my lashes done. Yes. So that's the thing. I get my lashes done like every 7 to 10 days. I do not play about my lashes. I care about the way I look, and so like to the extreme though. Like I feel because I've been getting my lashes done for so long without a break, and I, save y'all's comments about how unhealthy it is because honey, I'm gonna die in these lashes. So it is what it is. Make sure eyes be itching, red, whatever. Bree, can I get an appointment? Can you see me tomorrow at 8? I'm going in with lashes. So lashes always done, and I, that helps me too. Sometimes like if I feel like the times that my husband hasn't seen me, my lashes have been together because I do feel like it balances it out or whatever. Yeah. Yes. So that's the thing. And you're going to almost always see me with hair. Like I'm going to do a weave. And let me just, I want to save this because I want us to have a whole full-on episode to talk about this. But like this is a whole quick weave because the girl who's supposed to do my hair, who's done my hair before, like completely was like, yeah, I can't do it. And that is, honey,
inappropriate, unacceptable.
What happens is, and y'all know I go off on a tangent, you wonder why good things don't happen to you. Do stuff like this to people. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And so you're wondering why like you're struggling, you're whatever. Like that's the energy you're putting out there. Anyway.
I've been there.
But my hair gonna be done. And if it's not done, like I have hair, obviously. I mean, I don't know if it's obvious, but I do have hair. So I'll like pull it. But if I wake up in the morning, I'm edge controlling because edge controlling will complete a look. Yeah, it'll save your life. Edge control, pull it. Absolutely. But it's like, and I don't want to use the word envy because that's not the right word, but I admire women who just like up and go. I'm like, if I'm out at the market and someone just clearly rolled out of bed, I am not looking at that person like, you need to get yourself together because I know that I do all of that because I have an insecurity, not because of anything else. So I may be together. And I'm not like, I don't want it to say like, I don't put on makeup other than these brows gonna be done, but I don't put up makeup to go to the market or anything like that. Yeah. But I don't dress up. I may just throw on a t-shirt, but I see people who are there like hair out, bonnet on, whatever. Goodness, I'm not judgy. Like Lisa, I am like, wow.
Yes.
Like your level of confidence is on 100 million, and I love it. Yes. I love that you're like, screw these people, Yes. And so I wish I could be like that. Like, and I'm impressed that you don't feel like that. That you can say like this is my skin, and I'm comfortable in that skin, right? Yes. And so, and I love that. And another insecurity that I have off my child is my thighs. Like I have a lot of cellulite, and I got it honest. Like it just runs in my family, and I don't work out. Like let's be very clear. Like
that's definitely a subject.
I do not work out.
Definitely a self-care subject.
Because I make money, right? Like I'm either gonna work out or make money, right? And so I choose to make money, and like that's really what it is. And honestly, it's not. I'm just tired. So I don't want to work out, and I just want it to fall off naturally. So like I do everything but work out. Yes. I'm gonna do massages. I'm gonna do wood therapy. I'm gonna get a wrap. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna take my time. The hour I could be spending at the gym, I'm at wood therapy. Like just do something because that's relaxing to me. So my thighs are, because I have cellulite on my thighs, and I don't really wear shorts. I have fun shorts right now because like, I'm not going to stand up or anything because I am super insecure. You showed your booty because you ain't insecure about that thing, baby, and you should not be. Press you. I am like insecure about like their dimples and stuff like that. And so I wear under my suits, I wear
stockings
or
leggings.
I'm old, baby. So I wear whole shapewear. I do not wear stockings and leggings. All this gets put into shapewear. So under everything I wear.
We all wear shapewear.
Even my white jogging suits.
Okay.
I'm gonna be hot up under them things. Now I will wear leggings.
You want that tone look.
I want it to appear smooth. Even if it's not toned, I want it to appear smooth. And it is such an insecurity. So I put these shorts on just because I knew we were gonna be talking about this today. Yes. And y'all, I tried to be very transparent.
Brought the blanket and everything.
I brought this blanket because I was like, I don't know that I can do this for the entire show, especially because I'm sure Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see all these dimples.
That thickness.
But that is, good. So I'm a black girl who lives in Atlanta. So just be very clear. Black girls in Atlanta think I'm fine.
Yes.
So, and like, no matter what I go, where I do, they like, hello legs, hello. And I'm just like, I love you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And it doesn't, I don't get confidence from other people. So while I appreciate it, it does nothing for my own insecurity.
Yeah,
and my husband all day, every day thinks that I'm the finest thing he's ever seen.
Thing walking.
He's going to say it. And it's still like something within me. So my thighs are like, my brows, my chin and my thighs are like, the thing. But I think that, and I don't know if I want to put that me going out, putting myself together, other than those things, is an insecurity so much as like, I do like to be put together. Like
absolutely.
I do like to look and feel beautiful. And I look and feel beautiful. If I have my brows on, I think I'm very beautiful. Like I don't have a thing where I'm like, these things make me unpretty, right? Like I do have that bit of self-confidence, but those are things that I feel a way about.
Yes.
And then as far as like work though, I am excellent. I'm gonna tell everybody. Look, consults ever. I am an excellent attorney. I am excellent at my job, and so I'm not insecure about things. And people want me to be insecure, and I'm not. But I had this case recently where it was stressful, and I found myself being insecure because people will speak on you. That's why you can't let people speak on you. And when they begin to speak on you, you have to pray the words that they're speaking on you off of you because they begin to like sit. So awesome. I go and there's this judge and this is huge case, $1 million case. Like I deal with money. I'm excellent, right? So the guy comes to me and he's had like 4 attorneys prior to me. So the case is botched. And I go and I'm like, I don't really understand why they're moving this way because this is a simple divorce. Like, yes, y'all have millions of dollars, but this is still a simple divorce. Like money is money. $10 is the same as $10 million, whatever.
When it comes to a divorce.
So go to court first day and someone had come. So this is another topic and y'all pray for me so I can keep my mind right. But I cannot, I don't know if it's the black girl in me. You can't talk to me crazy.
No.
You always say, Lisa, talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all. You cannot talk to me crazy. Now that, I told y'all I cuss. I ain't gonna cuss on here because I'm trying to honor God and the people that I, support. But the quickest way to get cussed out is don't talk to me crazy.
Respectfully.
So
respectfully.
I don't play the rate. Do not talk to me crazy. So this guy, get on this case. There's a guy on the case, a receiver, and he sent an email and I was like, hey, I'm new on the case, second day on the case. I'm like, hey, this is fine. However, and I wanted to change something in the order that obviously needed to be changed. He sends me a nasty email back in all caps, whatever. So I was like, I don't really understand, why we're not changing it because this doesn't seem right. Like, yes, I'm new on the case, but if you could just explain to me. And that's how I am. I'm the nicest person you guys have ever met.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, if you can, just tell me why you think that this shouldn't be changed. And I'm fine with it, right? Obviously, I'm new. So if you could tell me, he's like, I don't have to tell you anything. You either sign it or you don't, So I was like, your lack of professionalism is astounding. And that is my line. When people and my colleagues are being rude, I say to you in a minute, your lack of professionalism is astounding. And so I said, but if you, because he was like, I can do this with or without your approval. Do it. What you going back and forth with me for? I said, you do whatever you think this order gives you the power to do. Next thing I know, we getting called into a status conference with this judge. New judge on the bench, never been before her. Judges love me because I am lovable, but also because I do my job. I do my job. I come in there. I don't bring y'all trash. I don't fight. I don't try to uphold some position that's crazy. I do my job. So my first time before this judge, she's new on the bench. And she starts going off on me and telling me that I've never, it's obvious that I've never dealt with a case of this magnitude. I don't know what I'm doing and I'm out of my league.
Wow.
And then threatened to throw me in jail.
Didn't know
and then threatened to throw me in jail.
That's deep.
And that is another thing because she totally turned me into an angry black woman. And I wasn't being an angry black woman, but she wanted to paint the picture that I was being an angry black woman and threatened to incarcerate me in open court in front of my client on the record. Honey, that's a story. That said, I was like, so when I left the courtroom, I don't know how to, I'm not going to pretend that I'm not good at my job. I'm excellent at my job. What I don't know, I will find out. I don't pretend to know. I tell my clients like, hey, I don't know. I've never dealt with this, but I'll do the research. If I can't do it, I will pass it along. Whatever. I am excellent at my job. So I left and I didn't realize I felt insecure, but she projected on me, right? I left and I was just like, just weirded out by it all. So we've had, in this case, like several conferences, and every time we come, I feel like I am, one, fighting a losing battle, but like trying to prove myself because someone has now made me insecure about if I, have I only done, lower level cases, and I know I've dealt with money, and so now I'm in court, not being Crystal, not being the Crystal, right, that people know, because I'm trying to show this judge, like, no, like, I can do this. I can do that. I've been doing this for years. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so she made me feel like I didn't know what I was doing because of her position. And I say, you guys, you have to understand when you have a position of power, understand what that position, the effect that the words and the things that you do can have on someone who is subject to you, because I'm obviously subject to this judge. You can't choose your judges in Georgia, so I don't know if you can anywhere, but I know you can't choose it here. So every time I'm in court, I just felt like I was messing up. And it was that case, I had withdrawn from the case. Thank you, Jesus. Hopefully she'll sign my withdrawal. But that case had me so messed up and so insecure about whether or not, can you do high money cases? Can you do high level cases? Do you not? It just seems like every time you go in, something is wrong, something is whatever. And then I became insecure about my ability to practice. And so then at one point, about a month or so ago, I stepped back. I was like, you're not even dealing with your client, because I took everything personally in the case because I was being attacked as an individual, not as his representation. And so when I just stopped and I said, I'm an excellent attorney. You have to practice the way you practice. So I jacked my client up and I'm like, you're creating this problem, because he was. And I, had him, change some things or whatever. Like I said, I've ultimately withdrawn from the case, but I had to remember who I am. And so I just said, like, don't let people project their insecurities onto you. Because like you said, you're talking to yourself when you're in this high level position doing a presentation. That's what I was doing. I'm sitting there in pre-trial conferences, not having anything to say. This woman has attacked me and I'm like, say something so you sound smart. And I'm like, there's not, but when there was really nothing to say, like if I started commenting, it would just be stupid. But I want to like do this so you sound smart. Write something down. Like there are no notes to take. But because she's put me in this headspace that I want to appear a certain way before her, when generally I will tell y'all this. I don't care about how I appear for these judges, because I'm excellent. And I know they can wake up on the wrong side of the bed and rule however they want to rule. And that's what I tell my clients. But here I just became very conscious of who I am and conscious of a flaw that I don't even have. Okay. A flaw that you've decided that this is a flaw and you've put it off on me, and then I've accepted it. And so then let me just be full disclosure. This judge has since apologized because she had been attacking me, and she didn't say like, I'm sorry. She like grabbed my hand one day and said some things, and I was like, look at my father. And I will tell you that is a result of me having fasted and prayed and gotten my community. I'm like, y'all, this judge is attacking me as an individual, and this cannot go on. And I know that I can't fight her, that vengeance is the Lord's. And so I'm going to have to stop trying to fight this battle. And that's where when I got to the point where I'm like, I'm not going to fight this battle on my own. I'm going to give it to God, and I'm going to where 2 or 3 are gathered, right? I can ask whatever I want and it shall be given to me when they are gathered in the name of Jesus. And I had my people gathered, baby, praying for me. And then I go into the last hearing, and that was the reception with which I was met. And I was like, my father's not a liar. His word is true. And then I withdrew from the case. So very good.
That's right.
But anyway, so don't, I do try not to, and I don't always succeed to own other people's insecurities. Yes, you know what I mean? And so, because people will definitely try to protect that, especially like you say, Lisa, I have insecurities like my thighs, my brows, and this chin. Lord bless the chin, y'all. But I have those insecurities, but I'm also very confident. Yes. And I'm light. Yes. And you know that, right? Yes. So when I walk into a place, I change the atmosphere, right? If the atmosphere is dark, I make that thing shine, no matter what I'm, feeling. Yes. And so I'm trying to think, like, I mean, obviously how the insecurities affect me, I'm asking myself questions. Brows, like I'm going to do my brows, and it's really sad.
And I wanted to go back to that too, so I'm glad you.
Glad I asked myself my question.
Yes. I was going to go back to them because they are always on fleek. I remember when you told me, because I was like, I stopped you one day, and I'm like, how is your brows always perfect? Because I always have issues keeping them the same, and I cannot believe you told me that.
Because I draw these mugs on and it is, so it's very stupid. I use a 99-cent, or like, it's like $3.99, like really cheap.
But that's a big difference there.
Liner, so it's like from the beauty supply store.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. I love me a beauty supply store. Black girls gonna black girl. Let me tell you something. I have, what is that?
What would we do without it?
Listen, I got beauty supply store spritz on my hair, like I was telling Jaleesa the other day, like that. The black gel ain't never going out. Black gel from the 90s is black gel from 2022. And I use that Fantasia spritz, honey. Your hair whole smell like a 1999 hair salon. But I'm going to use that stuff.
Yes,
do you hear me?
That's right.
And so anyway, so the liner I get from the beauty supply store, girl. And so, and then the one over here as I moved to this, ritzy neighborhood, they ain't got my liner.
Okay.
So I actually,
you gotta drive a little distance now.
Baby, because I got smart, because there's the internet. I'm old, but I remember the internet.
Online.
So like I Googled the liner. I've been using this liner for years. I've Googled it and I bought 100 of them.
Okay.
from the
Did she just say 100?
I wish I was kidding. 100 of those liners are in my soul. If I run, and I'm really bad. I used to. Let me tell you something. Hood. I'm from Decatur, where it's greater. Do you hear me? That's right. So like, I am from I love Decatur, baby. So I would use a liner up and this is grown as an adult woman. Like, this is not like 16. Use the liner until I couldn't see it no more. Then I'm cutting it to make sure I get it all out.
I don't think I ever did that.
Cutting it. This is with money. This is someone with money. I'm like, why would I?
Very wise.
Why would I waste that?
Yeah, you conserving.
Right? Like, why would I waste
conserving.
that? Now that I got 100 under my sink, though, honey, I'm throwing them things away.
Now you feeling bougie with it.
Look, I don't. It's a little bit low. Anyway. So, but it takes me. If my brows, so I do have to arch these little 6 brows I have. So if they're not arched, right? Like if there's hair below where I want there to be hair, it's going to take me 45 minutes to do my brows. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. That's why I wake up so early. Everything else, if I do, I keep my lashes done, throw a little bit of liner on, lip gloss, whatever. These brows take forever, because I stand in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, this thing is uneven. So I got to take a Q-tip, because I always have Q-tips. Take a Q-tip, fix it, try to arch it, try to conceal it.
Pause right there. Mm-hmm. I got to, before, because I know you're going to go into detail and that's great. I was thinking the way that you have it in perfection, the way that you do, you know that they have those little eyebrows thing. They have the eyebrow like tattoo where you can like put it on and then you can then fill it in or something like that. This is freehand.
Black girls from Decatur, honey. Latonia High School. Freehand. I have been doing this since I was 14 years old.
Talk to them.
Yes. So I do. I'm excellent at it, but it takes forever. And so I'm like, what if I just one day let me say this. When I do them to go to bed, like I thought, I literally wash my face, do my toner, put my moisturizer on, and put these brows right back on. When I do them to go to bed, though, they may be uneven. I don't be caring like that. I just want a little bit of color.
I don't believe that, though.
No, I do. I don't. Let me say this.
You ain't gonna be looking sideways when you're looking at my brother.
The devil. So where I may take 45 minutes in the morning, and it doesn't always take 45 minutes, but if it takes 45 minutes, I devote that time to it.
Yes.
Like, I don't I'm not able to say, okay, whatever, they're going to get what they get. I'm oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. Like, this one is too close and this is too, whatever. Mm-hmm. But at night, I just do something really quick. So I almost never have to fix it because it's like, whatever. And I really know that my husband doesn't care because he thinks I'm beautiful, which is wild to me. But so at night, it's not the whole routine.
Inside and out.
But in the morning, when if I'm going somewhere, like it is, I'm doing these brows. And so it just adds so much time to my routine. And as far as, I don't dress how I want to dress. So like I have a little stomach. It's not like anything. People laugh because they're like, oh my God, it's not that. But I am insecure about my stomach. And so when I have, tight clothes, like I see the little model bodies and I'm like, oh my God, yeah, like you pulling a stunt. Do not think you're going to be able to wear that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll work out, go do a rep. Not work out. I'm not
try
working
to.
out.
Sometimes you try, right?
I will do it for like a week.
Yes.
And so that's okay. If there is a situation under which I have to have my thighs out, it is going to come. I will do it and I'll prepare myself mentally, and then I'll wake up in the morning and do like those high intensity exercises. So I do that for my thighs for a little bit. And last time I went to this wood therapy, this girl was like, you have such good muscle tone. I'm like, bitch, excuse me, honey, I have been doing these little squats and the little YouTube crap, you know, for a week. And so, and if I know I have something on the weekend, I will devote to that, but I don't.
It's just being consistent.
It is consistency. And I don't even want to say it's time. It's just like, I don't feel like it. And that's just real. Yeah. Like, I just don't feel like doing anything, you know, and I have like a treadmill downstairs. I have a elliptical downstairs. I have money so that I can go and get, and that's why I was going to get a Peloton because they look cool. I said, I'm going to get a Peloton, but I told myself, you have to work out on this old equipment that you have down here consistently, and then buy the Peloton. If you can't do it, do not buy yourself that Peloton. Because
you'd be wasting time.
Can't do it. I did do it. I will say I did like 3 weeks, and then I was like, yeah, I'm fine enough. That's what it is.
That's what happens. You convince yourself, right?
Like, look, I look good. This is completely
good
fine
for right now.
But it controls what I wear. So I don't wear like super fit. Like the dress you have on, I would never, unless I'm doing it for pictures and I know our photographer is going to edit my stomach. That's it.
You funny.
I'm gonna wear that like
that
loose,
shapewear helps too because you brought that up.
Shapewear does help, but it doesn't. I want my stomach to be flat. Look, flat like I'm 21 with no kids, right? Like straight up. And then my husband's like, "Baby, you have children." Like, I don't want to be looked at like she has a good body for like a mom of 700. Like, I want to have a flat stomach like I never birthed a child. Right?
Yes, tell me about it.
But that's not real. Yeah. So I don't wear all that stuff that I think is super cute. I do not. And so, yeah.
No. I take no, please. You don't wear all that stuff that is super cute.
No, that I think like, no. The stuff that I wear, I'm comfortable in.
Super cute.
No,
right?
Look, let me tell y'all something. I am a fashionista,
yes, let them
right?
know, and they know.
I dress.
Yes, absolutely.
But I would like to, like, I love Herb Ledger, right? Mm-hmm. So I would love to wear those bandage dresses. They ain't bandagey enough. Because I don't want, let me say this. I love when women be out here with their stomachs just out tight, closed stomach out, and just like, okay, yes. I'm like, oh my God, I wish I had that confidence. Because if my stomach is out, I'm sitting like this all day. I'm not going to the dance floor. I'm not. Look, I am like, and what's the point? If I don't feel, and my husband can tell me a million times, like, baby, you look so good, you're so beautiful. And I'm just like, I don't feel pretty. So it's about how I feel. Absolutely. And so I don't, but then I don't want to do nothing about it. And I was going to get the surgery. I asked my husband to get the surgery because I submit to him on most occasions. And he said no. He was like that's dangerous. You don't want to submit your something that, and I know everybody I know has had surgery. Every woman I know. I live in Atlanta, home of the scammers and the BBLs, right?
It's the world. New York,
everybody's had this surgery. So and they're all alive.
Yeah, kicking. Miami.
And so my husband is like, yeah, they are. Yeah. And so I've been fortunate. All of my friends have done the surgery and they look incredible. And I'm like, I'm just going to do it. And he's like, no, you're not. Like, you're vain, but you cannot be so vain as to risk your life for something. Yeah. And so that's the only reason I have not done it is because of that or whatever. Not because I don't want to, not because I don't desire it, but I haven't. So those are.
I would like to talk about something.
Yes.
And it's funny because, how far back was this? And it wasn't with me, but no. And if it is, we'll cut it, we'll edit it, whatever we need to do. But
y'all won't hear about it. Is the point.
No, I wouldn't say it's an insecurity, but you brought it up. One of your home, we was, I think it was Jalil's birthday. We was out, we was having a pool party.
Oh yes, I know about to say.
All right, and we was flicking it up, and homegirl wanted to, take a picture, and you were like, no, hold up, no. I'm not taking no picture if it's not professional.
That's right.
Don't post me. I post professional pictures.
Yes.
Right?
I do. You can go to all my social media. I have a ton of social media. You will not find a selfie on there. I don't do it. I have an amazing photographer. You ain't never gonna see this chin in that picture. That thing gets edited. You're not gonna see my stomach sitting in my lap like it is right now. You are going to see that thing edited out. You're not gonna see these thighs sagging. They're gonna look smooth and great. No, I don't do it. Yes. I will say that I have tried to get better. Yes. So like I went on vacation and I was doing I didn't have my makeup done and I did some lives.
Yes,
but
I've seen it. You was the
on Instagram, Instagram, the stories only last 24 hours. So that was helpful to me. Is that ain't nobody gonna be able to see it after these 24 hours. But it was me trying to get there because I do know that's what I was going back to my makeup artist. I've watched people's vlogs and things like that. And I'm like, these people are being so vulnerable in their insecurities because they're talking about it. They're like,
absolutely.
I'm working on my skin. I'm working on this. And I'm just like, I don't have to be perfection all the time. Not that, I mean, obviously somebody gonna be like, bitch, you ain't excuse me. I cuss, y'all. Excuse me.
We did it. It came out.
They're gonna be like, you're not perfection now, right? Like, I think what you're not gonna tell me is something I'm not fine.
Yeah. Okay.
So even with my stomach sitting in my lap, even with these thighs sagging to my knees, I think that like when I walk in, I just be like, yes, hello, bad bitch, coming, right? Like I do feel like that about myself. Like obviously, I don't know that I'll be putting myself even on our podcast if I did not feel like that about myself. Absolutely. But I do. When people, I remember that. And she was like, and let me tell you something. We have the absolute best podcast production team.
Yes.
So when I decided to do the podcast, I was like, okay, cool. It's just going to be radio.
Yep, you sure did. I'm like, hold up.
Honey, we got in that meeting. Jessica was like, oh, I don't do radio.
Yes.
Okay. And you got to go with Jessica, right? Like,
I was with her.
You don't go with anybody else.
I was with her. Like,
So you got to, what did Jessica say? You doing what Jessica said. You know what I'm saying? So you better get it together because we're on video. So I'm whole on video because I was kind of bullied into this position.
Yes, you were on that one.
But
you compromised.
Yes, I did. It's okay. Like, I just, so y'all see this chin. It's on the video. But yeah, so she was like trying to, girl, that's another story. We'll get into that. Just people are weird. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, but honestly, another reason I don't like pictures, because what are you gonna do with the picture? And then like you looking good and I'm looking a mess, don't post that.
Absolutely.
Don't post that. Because one thing when people,
absolutely.
I don't know how I'm appearing like on this podcast, but I'm beautiful. And I know, is that weird to say?
No,
like,
you should say that, and you are.
Like I
even if you're not beautiful.
Like, but I feel like I'm beautiful, and people tell me that I'm.
Absolutely, inside and out.
Let me tell y'all something about old Black women. Can I just take a little pause? I was at the airport the other day. Let me tell you something. I was at the airport, and I'm beat down. I've been traveling 18-hour flight. I'm tired. And this woman comes up to me. She says, oh my God, you look like a baby doll.
Oh, a baby doll. I know she hit
and
that.
I said, oh, Black woman. I said, oh my God, thank you. I said, I don't feel very pretty right now. Because I felt gross and whatever.
Coming off the trip,
and she was
tired.
like, I don't know why you look like a baby doll. And I told my husband, I was like, she said, I'm pretty sick. I tell you that every day. He's sick of me. He is sick of me. And so I'm like, but like it make me feel good, But I say all that. So like I think I'm beautiful, right? But pictures sometimes I don't look the way that I think that I look. And so, and I don't want you glowing in a picture and like, I'm like, whatever. And you want to post that? For what?
I feel you. I feel you on that.
So people be weird. So I don't take no pictures of me. Do not take pictures of me. Don't post pictures of me that I don't approve. And people who know me in my circle are like, let me show you. You are all the time. You might see some selfies of me on somebody on somebody else's
like
page.
Because you're about to start.
But it's
that.
like even my husband is a Facebook fanatic, and it's very weird to me, y'all. But like he does lots of lives. I mean, don't put me on there.
For a purpose.
Do not put me on there. But with Sweetie, before he had a purpose, he was doing them live. I love
He's going heavy though.
I love her. But he used to he's always done lives. He's always done that. And it's always like, don't put me on the camera. If you ever see me on camera with my husband, I'm on. What I think is on. Y'all might still be like that. She's still ugly, but whatever. I feel like I look good. You know what I'm saying? But
absolutely.
I'm not people, because you know how people are weird.
Yes.
They just, because I'm not. It's jealousy. It's all of that, and so. Because I'm not gonna post you if I think I look good in a picture. I'm not posting a picture. Even Lisa and I have taken photo shoots together. Like we both have to approve the picture.
Yes, I don't want to be
because why?
You gotta get the approval.
Why would I okay? This is my crew, my partner, and look at how bad she looks. I'm not trying to look better than you. We both look good. Anyway, so
absolutely.
So if you have insecurities, what is our message? Because this is obviously an advice podcast.
No, I do. No, I do have another insecurity.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry. Since we talk about insecurities,
to eat fruit. I just want y'all to know I do not eat fruit. I'm just drinking.
You opened me up with that one,
and I don't even know what this polka dot one is. But do you know what this is?
No, I haven't. Oh,
my husband.
White kiwi. It looks like a form of kiwi.
Is it dragon fruit? Okay, I'm having dragon fruit because I'm so healthy. Also, I'm gonna have chocolate cake later. It's not chocolate, it's vanilla, but whatever.
Oh, it's vanilla? Okay, I'm so excited for that. I can't wait.
Oh, this is good.
But yes, talking about the insecurities.
I'm sure they're insecure.
I think when I hit the age that I hit, it was a hard pill for me to swallow.
Really?
It was a hard pill. I just couldn't imagine. I just never see I want to live a long life.
You never saw yourself
no,
as an
I'm
adult?
really going to say what I'm about to say and what you're saying. Yes.
Okay.
I never, and I don't want to put my age up here right now because I really want people to have to guess
25. Go ahead.
Well, okay. So, when I hit this age, it was really a hard pill. I mean, I went into depression mode.
Really?
I did. Because I'm like, I cannot believe I'm this old. And you're saying old too, so you can't say nothing to me because we are in the same bracket.
I'm gonna stab you with this fork.
But this is where my also where my insecurity comes from. When people look at me, they don't see how old I really am. Mm-hmm. Right? They wouldn't give me the age that I am. Mm-hmm. Right? So I struggle with that because people look at me as, oh, you're a little girl. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And they may treat you like you're a little girl. Yep. So I have an insecurity in that because I feel like I'm always trying to prove myself. Yes. I am a grown woman. Mm-hmm. My face may give off that I am, a young girl. I left you the other day in the car, stopped to get some gas. Mm-hmm. And I get it all the time. But this one was the most. So. I got a grown woman car. Mm-hmm. Two boys walked out, offered to help me with my gas. They were black men, so I really appreciated that. I'm like, okay, they're raised very, very well. And then what I'm thinking, but they probably were trying to holler. They're trying to holler. So I tell them thank you or whatever, and then so of course he proceeds to try to holler at me, and I'm like, baby, I'm too old for you. Baby, no, you're not. No, you're not. You look like you're about 19. He gave me the 19.
Hello.
Okay, now I know I don't look that young now. Okay, I know, but it isn't. But
you do look very young.
Yeah, and I am up there in age.
So let me just. I would like to say something.
Yeah, because you brought up the old lady and started.
No. I have a bone to pick.
A bone. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm older than you are.
Here we go.
So your whole emphasis on look. Let me say this. Let me step out of this first. I respect that you were able to be, you have the space to be insecure about whatever you're insecure about. And so if you're insecure about age and aging, I think that's real, and I think that's a thing, right? Mm-hmm. You're not up there though. I'm not up there. Because if you're saying that you're up there.
I mean, your body tells you differently.
Oh, no. Be clear. All this popping. That's why I'll stand up. Because see, you see how you were able to stand up, show your booty, and it was good. I don't stand up because, you're going to hear my knees.
Okay, popping. I can't drop it down low like I used to now.
Right.
Sure. No, take about 5 seconds and get up.
But we're not old, but I do appreciate that. I can't say that you shouldn't be insecure about that. Right, obviously. Mm-hmm. Okay. But anyway, if you are insecure, but I do. What's beautiful is that you still know you're beautiful. I still know that I'm beautiful, and you're able to embrace that.
Embrace it, and the embrace part of it all.
And I don't know if we've given anyone any hope because we have not even said how we deal with insecurities, but that's all right.
We're dealing with it. We're dealing with it with
every
self-confidence, embracing ourselves.
I'm not staying in the bed.
You're not staying in the bed?
Yeah, that's how I'm dealing with it. I'm getting up, I'm facing the world.
You're still living your life. You're still doing what you have to do. Right. Within the insecurity.
Right. Yes, and so we thank y'all.
Just live your life.
No, I don't want any singing.
Sorry, I can't help that.
No, there's no singing. No singing on this podcast.
Cut it out, guys. Just cut that part out. Cut that part out.
We sure appreciate y'all.
Oh my goodness.
For joining us. And if you do have insecurities, look, pray about it. I'm in charge. But anyway, we thank y'all for joining. That's right. We'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a good one.
Good one.